Lena stared at the three cubs. For a moment, her brain simply stopped working. Three massive alien children, each nearly her size, stood at the foot of her hospital bed. Silver fur, bright golden eyes, and an intensity that made even the soldiers outside look nervous. The smallest cub stepped closer. Her ears twitched. Her voice came out careful and slow. "Guardian." "Lena, you woke." Lena blinked. Her brain tried to process the situation. Then she rubbed her face slowly. "This is a concussion dream," she muttered. Patel shook his head. "Afraid not, Commander? Very real?" The cub tilted her head. Her tail moved slightly. "We waited, Lena." Looked at the three of them again. "You waited, yes," the cub answered proudly. "For human days, Lena." It stared. "For days outside my hospital room." The second cub nodded. His voice was deeper. "We guard you, Lena," groaned softly. "Of course you do, General." Halberg cleared his throat. "Commander, allow me to introduce them." He gestured toward the smallest cub. "This is Makra, daughter of the Valkyrie planetary governor." The cub lifted her head proudly. Lena blinked. "Great," she whispered. "No pressure, Halberg." Gestured to the second cub. "This is Torren, son of the Valkyrie fleet commander." Toron crossed his arms proudly. Lena stared at the ceiling again. "Even better." Then Halberg pointed to the third cub. "The largest one, calm, silent, watching everything. And this is Syra, niece of the Valkyrie. I speaker." Lena closed her eyes. "Let me guess. I accidentally saved the three most important children on this planet." Halberg nodded slowly. "Yes, exactly that." Lena groaned louder. "Of course I did." Makra stepped forward again. "Guardian, Lena." Lena sighed. "Just." "Lena is fine." Makra shook her head. "No, you are Guardian, Lena." Rubbed her temples, that title again. "Right, explain something to me. Why exactly am I Guardian?" The three cubs looked confused. Syra answered calmly. "You protected cubs?" Lena shrugged. Bleakly. "Yes, that is called basic decency." Toron shook his head firmly. "Not same. Valkyrie. Law different." He stepped forward. "When warrior protects cubs with life, they become guardian bond. Sacred protector. Family forever." Lena blinked slowly. "Forever?" Makra nodded happily. "Forever, Lena?" Looked at General Halberg. "Tell me that does not mean what I think it means." Halberg folded his arms. "It means exactly what you think it means." Lena dropped her head back onto the pillow. "Fantastic. I adopt alien royalty by accident." Patel tried not to laugh. Makra stepped closer to the bed, her voice softer now. "We saw you fight." Lena looked at her. "You remember that, Torin?" Nodded. "All of it." The cubs exchanged looks. Then Syra spoke quietly. "You were bleeding. You could not stand, but you stood anyway." Lena remembered flashes, the ruined station, the burning sky, the raiders moving through the streets, the cubs hiding behind her. "I just did what anyone would do." Syra shook her head slowly. "No, most beings run. You stayed," Torin added proudly. "You roared at raiders." Lena frowned. "I did what." Makara smiled. "Very loud, very angry." Lena groaned again. "That sounds embarrassing." Halberg spoke quietly. "Commander, the Valkyrie see it differently." Lena looked at him. "How differently?" Halberg nodded. "Toward the cubs, to them you are now part of their family. And two, Valkyrie culture, family is everything." Makra climbed onto a chair beside the bed. "Guardian." "Lena, we bring gifts later." Lena raised an eyebrow. "Gifts to RRE," and nodded. "Guardian tradition. Syra added calmly. "For protection." Lena looked at the massive claws on their hands. "I think you three are already doing that job, Patel." "Check the medical scanner, Commander. Your heart rate just doubled." Lena sighed. "That happens when someone tells me I adopted alien children." Halberg chuckled. "The good news." Lena looked at him. "There is good." "Yes, you are about to become the most famous human on this planet." Lena groaned again. I liked my life when nobody knew my name. Too late for that, Halberg said. The Valkyrie government arrives in 1 hour. For what? The ceremony. What ceremony, Halberg? Smiled slightly. The ceremony where they give you their highest honor. Lena stared. You are serious. Completely. Marka tail wagged her tail happily. Big ceremony. Many people, songs, speeches. Lena slowly slid down in the bed. Can I go back to being unconscious? Patel shook his head. Sorry, Commander, you are fully awake now. Lena sighed. This is going to be a long day, Toran. Looked proud. Good. Guardian should be strong. Syra nodded, and stubborn. Macra smiled brightly, like human. Lena stared at the ceiling again. Yup. Definitely a long day. Outside the medical room, soldiers shifted slightly, still guarding, still watching, because inside that room lay the human pilot who had fought an army to protect 3 alien cubs, and now those cubs had decided belonged to them forever. Lena finally sat up slightly. She looked at the 3 cubs. Again. All right, new rule. They looked curious. What rule? If I am Guardian, then you 3 listen to me too. Makra blinked. That is fair, Toran. Guardian rule accepted. Syra smiled slightly. We like rules, Lena smiled weakly. Good. Rule number 1. You 3 get some sleep. All 3 cubs protested. Instantly. No. Guardian needs protection. Lena pointed toward the hallway. There are 20 soldiers outside. I think I am safe. The cubs looked at each other, then reluctantly nodded. Fine. But we stay close. Lena laughed quietly. Deal. But tomorrow you show me this planet. Macra grinned. Adventure Toran nodded. Adventure Syra said calmly. Guardian adventure. Lena sighed. Yep, definitely a long life ahead. Asterisk, thanks for watching this story. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to Neon Cub Tales for more amazing HFY and sci-fi stories. Your support helps the channel grow and brings you more adventures with humans, aliens, and legendary Guardian heroes. Subscribe to Neon Cub Tales and join the adventure.